Okay, so today you guys clicked this video because you're trying to get your PC tweaked. So today I'm going to be showing you something that I've personally been working on for myself. And the reason why I made this is because I'm trying to get that, like that leverage. I'm trying to get that better performance. Like I'm trying to be that person that someone knows that their stuff is way better optimized, different in every single way you can think about in their system compared to the person who just has a normal computer. It might be like crazy expensive, but if you don't have these tweaks, you're not going to get nowhere. But you're definitely gonna know a huge difference as soon as you do this. So first off, my Roblox username is MillyCrafter, so that's why you're gonna see that. This is created by me just so that people know. Tweaking utility. This is just a quick little sneak peek of what it's going to look like when you run the scripts. And my introduction, if you guys wanted to read it, that's what it's there. Works for everyone. It helps specifically made for your ping, your internet, your PC, or even your keyboard or your mouse slash your controllers. And it works for every single game. Keep that in mind, because it does it to your entire system. Doesn't mean it's just gonna only work on one game. It's gonna work on everything. So your first step is you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna press your Windows key button on your keyboard, and it's gonna look like this. You're gonna right click your start. You press Windows PowerShell Admin. Make sure you do that, because if you do not, it's not going to apply the works and it's not going to work at all, or even the right way. So from here, you're going to go ahead and press right there. Control, you're not going to even press control, you're just going to hold it down. Continue scrolling until you get to the very end to where it stops. Right here. Don't leave it like this. Make sure you go like that. Then you're going to go ahead and hit Control C. Then you're going to press Windows key button. Open this up. Then from here, Control V. Then you go ahead and press Enter. It's going to say Welcome to the PC Tweaking Utility Tool. It's going to go ahead and create your restart point so you guys don't have a single issue. If it does mess up something, then it's going to fix it afterwards. I don't use Windows Defender, so don't mind that for me. But on your end, if you use Windows Defender, it's still going to work. If you don't use it at all or it's disabled or removed, because that's how it is for me, then you're okay, because it's still doing other scripts that's going to check your system files and see what's going on if you have any issues like just crazy glitches in your game. Because recently I've been having like a random glitch when I'm playing Fortnite, just like out of nowhere. And it just doesn't make sense because it's not showing no ping spikes or anything on the when I run a PC test, and it's perfectly fine. It just like glitches. So I'm not sure if it's my system or it's the game itself, but I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong. So that's what checking your corrupted files might help you do. More than likely, it's gonna help your PC no matter what. And if you look right here, it talks about your TCP parameters for lower latency. It's gonna disable your settings in your registry. If you look right here, registry editor, then you go to like your mouse, press modify, decimal. It's gonna change it for you. It's gonna change some settings that's gonna lower the latency in between your click rate through your mouse onto your monitor, depending if you use wireless or wired. Same thing goes for your keyboard. It's going to increase the speed and make it respond quicker onto your monitor so that you can physically see that it's going to work. So that it responds quicker, you're going to get that faster click rate compared to someone else that just has a normal standard computer or just keyboard. So from doing this, it's going to change just overall how fast your keyboard is, even if you got a cheap keyboard. So it's going to safely apply the right number to set it to how fast you want it, because if you set it too high, it will mess up your system. Like for example, like half of your screen's gonna show something weird, or another thing, it will like auto click. It will like mess up your mouse. Like your mouse would be like delayed. Like it will sometimes it won't even click. So that's what this is gonna be for. It's gonna do it safely, like the right numbers. Then it's gonna go ahead and optimize your CPU affinities. So when you're gaming, it's gonna go ahead and change. Like for example, let me show you my task manager. When I'm playing Fortnite or most of the games, it works for everybody as well. CPU core 0 is always used the most when it comes to gaming, because that's already your main CPU on just like normal tasks. So let's see. So as you can see right now, it's pretty low, and that's probably because I tweaked my PC like crazy. As you can see, I have 110 process, and that's only because I tweaked my PC to the bare minimum to where it runs completely okay without any issues whatsoever compared to other PCs. Even if you had a crazy PC, this is gonna help you like crazy. It's gonna help you with the longevity with your system, your desktop, laptop, anything. Okay? It's also going to change some settings in your services. Like if you go here, type in services, it will automatically disable some things that you do not need, such as you can see right here, assistant, assigned access manager service. This is just going to be something that you don't need. It's going to help you like support experience in Windows. You don't need that. Come on now. Auto time zone updater. You don't need that. As long as you're connected to Wi-Fi, you're okay. And this is useless. You don't need that at all. As you can see, I have like a majority of things disabled in here. Continue scrolling. If you want, you guys can pause and manually check to make sure if you guys want more things to disable, because they won't disable everything that I'm showing you, because I already have them disabled. If you want to, you can go ahead and disable them yourself. If they don't disable when you try to, let me know and I can help you and I can try to make a script to fix that for you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll through here for you guys so you guys can see it. I don't use any printers, so I disable that, nor do I use Bluetooth at all. I do use Xbox apps. It will disable some things for your Xbox, but it's not going to it's not going to disable the app itself so you can't use it. It should be able to still work. Don't mind that. I don't know why it shows that. Well, honestly, I should have this closed for now because I'm running this. So we're going to go ahead and let this run for a little bit because we're currently checking our temporary files, and I'm sure I have a lot of them since this past week. I make sure to clean my temporary files between 4 to 6 days, because if you don't have them cleaned, it's just going to waste your resources. Also, next video, if you guys like, I can help you find some hidden storage systems that some people realize that they don't have that storage, but realistically you have like a whole 2 terabytes or a terabyte hidden and you didn't even know that. So might as well put it to use. Like for example, I never knew I had this and I added it on there from going into my settings. Not my settings app, but I just went into a settings to help you find the hidden and then apply it so that it works. I can show that for you guys if you guys need that. Anything else? Any other tweaks? Let me know. It's going to go ahead and ask you if you want to restart, saying that everything is completed, registry tweaks applied for latency reduction, PC optimizations, and your system should run smooth now. All the things that disabled, go ahead and pause the video if you want to check. And if there's something in there that you don't want disabled that you can see right here, tell me right now and I can make it to where it doesn't have that thing that you don't want disabled. Everything right here should work perfectly fine if it's disabled for you. It should not cause any issues whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you, would you like to restart your PC for the tweaks to apply? You're going to go ahead and type in yes, or you can press no if you're trying to do something else before you restart your computer. But if that's the only way it's going to work if you restart your computer, or you just shut off your computer and you ignore this, then obviously it's going to work after you boot back up. But if I were you, I would just manually type it in here for the safer option. So I'm going to go ahead and type in yes, but before I do so, I'm going to end the video right here, cut it really quick, and then I'll forward you guys back to me booting up my computer. Okay, now we're back. Just got finished booting up the PC, as you can see, 1 minute 48 seconds. And as you can see, I have 100 processes. You guys want to check the things that I have running in here. For you guys should see less CPU usage, if not already. Some people might be bigger noticeable difference, sometimes less, depending if you already tweaked your PC or not. Some things may be better for you. And it's also gonna, the best part about this is it tweaks your graphics card depending on whatever you have. It will make it better for you. It's also gonna tweak some settings in your NVIDIA profile inspector if you don't already have that. I recommend you get it. Then we're gonna go ahead and close that out because I don't use that. I have my still series. Close that out because I don't use it. Okay. Now, if you guys want to check, go ahead and boot up PC from here. You can go ahead and run a speed test. Double check it and see what it gets you. I don't care. We'll go ahead and press that. As you can see, this is what we're getting rid of right now. And keep in mind, I have 9 devices connected to my network. And we do use cox, not cox fiber, just cox. And I play wired connection. Also, another tweak that it's going to be doing to your PC, it will be changing some settings, such as if you search up network connections, open this, press properties, configure. It will be changing some settings such as these. Change a lot of these for you. And if it didn't change it for you, I would recommend pausing the video, or I can just slowly scroll for you guys to see each one. And it's different for everybody because sometimes people don't have these options. Go ahead and check. And another thing I want you guys to go ahead and do is run your game that you typically play or something that you noticed that you got in issues before. Like for me, I used to play Roblox, still do. I just play it here and there. Okay, and a lot of people about the speed and duplex, they like to put it to their maximum, but I recommend you put it to auto negotiation, because if you don't, sometimes you might get issues. Like it won't know, it might try to force it to get you that extra gig or so, but majority of the time, your PC won't get all of it, depending on your network connection and how good of an Ethernet cord, like the quality that you got. Okay. Also, go back in here, open this up. Things that I recommend. If you don't use a printer at all, go ahead and uncheck this. Uncheck this one. Uncheck client for Microsoft networks. Go ahead and uncheck all of these. Every single one. It's gonna help you with your ping dramatically as soon as you disable IPv6, because you don't need it. All you need is IPv4 for your connection. As soon as you do that, oh my gosh, the performance difference is actually going to work. Because that's when I started to notice that my CPU was running smoother, and not only that, my ping actually dropped by 48, I believe, 48 or 47, because I used to get 50 ping while playing Fortnite in real games. Then it actually dropped to 18. Once I get out of the battle bus and go down and actually land on the ground, it drops down to 0 to 1. And for me, that was a huge difference. And I had never gotten that at all. And that works for my Wi-Fi or just Ethernet. Please support the channel, and thanks. Thanks for watching.